to the reading. Thank you for checking out the channel. As you could tell from the title of this, I'm doing something different. I'm going to be doing the Chinese astrology as opposed to the traditional Western astrology. For the tarot readings, we're going to be looking at the tigers for this reading. So this is for the year of the tiger, month of the tiger, hours of the tiger, day of the tiger, whatever tiger you fall under. And this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate. If it does, awesome. If it doesn't, you could check out another animal that you might be born under. So if your month is not quite the tiger, it's something else, you could check out the month you're born under or the day or whatever. We have a red backdrop because we're still in the first week of the Lunar New Year. And red, you're supposed to wear it on the Lunar New Year to bring you good luck, so I hope this brings you guys some luck. We're going to be using the Murder of Crows Tarot, Let 'em Jump Out, tell us a story, and then we're clarifying it more in depth with the Welcome to Night Vale Tarot by Jessica Hayward. After that, we will go ahead and do the Alice in Wonderland Oracle cards, and we'll get out the rune casting tray with some dice to get a little bit more information as well. I don't have a perfect science for the Chinese zodiac readings just yet. I'm going to figure it out as I go, and I hope you guys will subscribe and join me as I figure this out. If you have suggestions, please let me know in the comments for how to do this. Otherwise, I'm just going to explore more about it, read more about it, figure out some things as I go. And yeah. Okay. Is that all in frame? Yeah, that's all in frame. So, let's go ahead and look at what we got here. Excuse me. I'm almost getting a sense of elevation in some way. There's like a sense of responsibility suddenly. A higher responsibility. This could be as something as little as if you're younger, you suddenly are, I don't know, you have a job and now you're a babysitter, so you have to watch after some people. You're in a sense of authority, responsibility. You're responsible for some lives. This could be as big as suddenly you're like the CEO of a company. There is a sudden upgrade though. And with that responsibility, I am getting a sense of stress, anxiety, hard work, adjustment. There is also a sense of powering through and just seeing where it takes you. There's also a happiness and accomplishment in certain aspects of your life too, though that might feel, it feels like it could be the same, but also feels very much like it could be separated from this sudden responsibility that has been placed on your shoulders here. Let's go ahead and get clarification. For the Empress, we do have Temperance. Something does feel balanced about this sudden sense of responsibility, because it was the Empress and the two Queens that were giving me that sudden elevation. So there is a balance with this elevation. It's like, it's something, I want to say you worked for it. You wanted it. This could especially since we have two of the more motherly cards here, the Empress and the Queen of Cups. You could be a mother, and now you are, like, before you wanted to be a mother, now you are a mother, or now you are a mother of, like, more than one kid, or two, however many kids you had, and now you have another one or something like that. That could be the sudden elevation of responsibility as well. But it's like there's balance that's happened here, where something that you worked hard at. The Nine of Swords. This does feel like it's not necessarily easy, even though on the outside you are perceiving it or trying to show the world that I got this. This is great. I'm doing hunky-dory, and then it's more stressful than what you're letting on, is what I want to say, especially with the Devil and the Four of Cups here. This is you're not wanting it to be known that you are having a harder time dealing with this than you thought you would be. You very much want to put up a very good front here. A very convincing front. And so I almost want to say, you're like, oh no, I don't need this, I don't need that, I have it, I'm good. Maybe take some help every once in a while. There's nothing wrong with that. With this sense of responsibility, if you are suddenly the CEO or something along those lines, it's okay to ask some of your employees or whatever, underlings or whatever you call it, to, you know, hey, is it alright if I give you an extra thing on your desk or whatever? I just, within reason, obviously. If somebody has like a work of paperwork, like a pile, don't shove more on them, but someone who might be able to help. The Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Swords. This is something that you have worked hard at. There is a sense of relief as well. You have been working very hard at this. There's a sense of relief and rest. I don't have to, like, I did it. I got to my goal point, but I'm also kind of getting the sense that you can't let up just yet. Especially with the Eight of Swords here next to it. I do feel like you're feeling like you can't let up just yet, and in a sense you can't. There is rest because you finally got to that. You can have a breather, but it's like you can only have a breather for so long. We do have the Knight of Pentacles with this Eight of Swords. Yeah, you worked hard at this, but it almost feels like you were a little in over your head. You thought you would be more prepared than what you already are. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. You don't need to put up this front. Queen of Wands. Oof, that's a lot. I need a lot less. Thank you. Queen of Wands for our tigers. The Two of Swords. Powering through. Despite the fact that you feel trapped, despite the fact that things are getting stressful, you almost feel like you can't move with the amount of stress and decisions and all that stuff, you are still powering through in spite of everything. There's a very strong sense of powering through, especially with this Knight here too. What can we know about this Knight of Wands? for this Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Swords. No, that's way too much. I'll just take the Knight of Swords. Thank you. Alright, the Knight of Swords with the Knight of Wands. You're going through, and it's not, you're powering through thinking you can handle this. I got this. I got to keep up this front. And it's going to cause some sort of slip up, some kind of accident, something like that. You need to lighten the load a little bit, because the Knight of Swords, while he is very courageous and brave and very swift, he is a little bit on the reckless side. He charges head first without much thought, and it causes to get him into some accidents. We could see here he's kind of cut himself up a little bit, a lot of it. You don't need to be so reckless. It's okay to ask for a little bit of help. The Ace of Cups, the Ten of Cups. There is a lot of happiness here, though. The Ten of Cups is about community and happiness and family, and we have it here twice. The Ace of Cups is obviously about ultimate happiness, ultimate fulfillment, emotionally. So it's not that you're not happy with where you're at. You worked very hard to get where you are at, and you're happy with where you are at. But it's a little bit more than you realized. You do have people in your corner, though, especially the Ten of Cups twice, the Three of Pentacles. Like, there are people in your corner here. Three of Pentacles. You have the Seven of Wands. I almost want to say you're keeping these people at a distance. I don't know if you're upset with them, or if you want to come off as like this really strong person who doesn't really need any help, but you're keeping them at a distance. You're almost like, back off. I got this. I have people in my corner. It's great. I love everything that's happening. Back off. It's really weird. The Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups. The Six of Pentacles. Are you worried that people are going to grub off of you? You have this sudden excelled position, this sudden responsibility upgrade, and now you're like expecting people to kind of be like, ooh, let me come in and have this and have that you have now. Is that what you're expecting? You're almost thinking that people are going to want a piece of what you've got now. What else about this Queen of Cups? The Knight of Wands again. Again, there's that sense of recklessness. And the Knight of Wands isn't very reckless, but he's like, this particular depiction is a fire eater. I've got this. It's fine. I don't need you, because you don't want them to turn around and say, remember that time I helped you out with this, with XYZ? I need compensation now. That's, But we have the Ten of Cups again. It's almost like maybe you can rely on them more than you think. Oops, hold on. Ten of Cups. Three of Swords. Maybe not. you don't have faith in this, and that could be from experience. More about this, please. Two of Wands, King of Cups, and the World. I, for some reason, got Dog Eat Dog World. You are very much used to living with this mindset. It's like you want to send out a smoke signal, a sign for some kind of relief. But it's almost like you've done that before, and look where it's got you. So you do something yourself here. Alright, we do have the Page of Pentacles underlying, and the Moon. So you do have something here, but it's almost like you feel like you can't share it. There's like you can't share it. That's so weird. You're happy with what you have. You've excelled quite a bit, but you're under a lot of stress that you just can't unburden from. If you can't have other people help you with this burden, try and do something about it yourself. If it is having an extra kid now, maybe try and get a nanny or a babysitter or something like that if you happen to be able to, and just get out, even for a day. I don't know. If it's something else, take a vacation. What else for our tigers? For our month of the tiger, year of the tiger, day of the tiger, hours of the tiger. One more card, please, for our tigers. Thank you. We do have All in a Golden Afternoon, Inspiration, Creative Spark, Imagination, and Conception. There is a sense of, I want to say, creating something out of nothing. You're suddenly having energy out of no energy at all. You're powering through. Manage to be glad. Create your own happiness regardless of condition, which you are happy. There's just stress involved, right? The right way. Learning to create what you desire. There is an adjustment period here. An adjustment is happening. It's just going to take a little bit of time to get it properly to where you want. Law is not justice, rules that are not fair. It feels like you're playing by these rules that you already have lived by. And it's not fair. But you have no choice, right? That's what it feels like. What else for our tigers? There is... You're going to find something that you didn't realize you had before. Through all the stress and energy, you're going to find a bit of something that you didn't realize you had an ability of doing beforehand, it feels like. And it's something that feels like it could have been passed down to you through knowledge or friendships or experiences or something like that. Could even be genetic for some reason. Maybe, I don't know. But there is a sense of something is going to rise within you and help you with all this. Yeah, alright. This is the reading I have for you. I hope it helped you. I hope you enjoyed the way this was done. If you did, please let me know in the comments below. Please consider subscribing if you want to see more of what I might do with the Chinese zodiacs. I'm going to explore and try a couple different things. So if you want to join me on that, again, consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys all next week. Bye.